It's like shedding that outer layer of the skin, like a snake skin. You're shedding that layer, you're peeling that layer of that skin off and blossoming or blooming into, the better version of yourself or the higher part of your soul. It's the soul work is difficult. It's emotional. I've also been emotional this week. I was sitting at work the other day and I just started crying and I'm like, oh, here we go again. And that's the thing, when you've been doing this for as many years, I feel as like Carrie, Roxanne, and I have been doing this, that you start to notice the signs and the symptoms and the signals, and you're like, all right, I'm crying. What am I shedding? What am I healing? And then you start asking those questions because it's coming up for a reason. And the power of crying it's powerful and it's a good release. It's a good way to literally just flush it all out, everything that you're supposed to, just kind of get rid of inside there. So,
I'm
yeah.
also a big fan of car screaming, and I posted a
Oh, I
video
love
earlier
that. Yeah.
about this, but I go in my car while I'm driving and I just fucking scream as loud as I can. You can have the windows down or up, what doesn't matter. If you're driving through the city, people might look at you like because they can hear you. But I drive on backcountry roads anyways, or I'll just, I have a place where I can go out in the woods where I know nobody is there and I can scream as loud, just as painful, as primal as you need to let it out. Just
Mhm.
let it go. Let it go.
Or scream in your pillow. So I took a spiritual coaching class because I eventually would like to get more into spiritual coaching. And but it was with Liz Roberta, who wrote Living in Tune, which is a phenomenal book. I've read it so many times and I've listened to it so many times. But I remember one of our exercises was to get a pillow, to go into the closet and to scream into this pillow. And I was just like, okay, what the hell? So I got the pillow, I went in my closet and I did it. And I'll tell you what, I was laughing hysterically after. But the release that, I felt just like screaming and letting it out. I have screamed in the car a couple times, but then I'm like, God, did anybody hear me? But yeah, or going into the woods like Roxanne said. But yeah, there is power in literally just screaming and releasing. What do you do, Carrie? Do you scream?
Not really.
Oh, come on.
I'm
That's
more of a
great.
car crier,
Okay.
or if I do feel like I need to like scream or like yell to get it out, I listen to music where I can scream in the music, if that makes sense. Like,
Can I give you the homework assignment to scream in your pillow just one time this week for me and let me know like how it felt?